and welcome back to another episode from the Ludic SMP. I am Teddy. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and this is episode 11. Now, I haven't done a massive amount between episodes. You joined me over by the garage, we got our little sugarcane and bamboo farms, but I haven't done a massive amount between episodes, but I have done enough for what I need to do next, which is I started setting up a build to go in here. Now, the reason I haven't built said build isn't because I want to do it on camera. It's because I want to tidy up this mess, this horrifying situation we have over here, which happens to be my storage area. And it's I've got a bit of cobblestone knocking on the floor here. I've got all my main like bulk storage chests, which we will need to add bulk stiff storage into our system. And then we got this diabolical mess that is this system in here that I really need to do something about. Now, what I have planned is building my storage area in this build here. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be building Silent Whispers multi-item storage system, which is a rather big system, and I'm not going to show it on camera. No way at all. I will, however, put you a link in the description and a card on the top right corner right now with a link to the video. So let me get that thing in place, and I'll come back to you guys when I'm ready to move on to the next bit. But what I'm actually going to have to do with this is make some serious modifications to it, because I want to have a multi-item storage system. Let me put this down, I'll show you what I mean. Let me just do this. Let me put this bad boy here and put that on it, and then do this, because this is Foxy's multi-item armor pack, armor stand pack, not multi-item armor stand pack. It's the Marcus pack. Teddy, get the words right, mate. Yes, this is our area. We're going to have our multi-item storage system in this chunk here, and it has to be chunk aligned. And what we're going to have over here is we're going to have the overflow, because you've got to have an overflow in any storage system, because that's how it works. And over this side, I'm planning on, actually I might put the overflow that side, so I'm not going to need redstone on that, which we will put that tighter into the wall. And then we'll have our bulk storage system on this side, because that makes more sense. We're going to need a little bit of redstone on this side. Yes, that's how we'll do it then. So what's going to happen, we've got the multi-item storage system in the middle here, which I'm going to push right to the very back of this chunk, but it's still going to be 12 blocks forward, so it's going to end about here. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, there. So yeah, this will be the first block of floor, and then we're going to be able to go around it, and then get to our overflow, and go around this side, and get to our bulk storage. But to do that, I need to build this thing. So let me crack on. I need to gather quite a few items to build this thing as well, and then I need to modify it. So we put an extra item elevator over here, and the input chest has to go over here to go through the bulk storage first. This could be interesting, but I'll see you guys on the other side, because I'm not going to show you me doing redstone on camera, because that's a really bad idea. Alrighty, so what we've done is finish building this. I'm going to call it monstrosity, but it's not a monstrosity. This is our multi-item sorting system. And basically, I should have built it probably 2 more blocks that way, because now I have to put the bulk storage part over here, because this is where I have the space. The problem is the input chest for this thing is here. So what we're going to have to do is run hoppers all the way up over the front row of these chests, so don't interfere at all with this lot. And then we're going to have a hopper line that runs across here down to the back, because that's where it's going to end, because the input chest will be over here, with an item elevator going up, along, and then... Actually, no, we don't need to worry about that. If you have the filters at the top, we don't need another item elevator down that end. So this is the part of the video where Teddy's finished following the tutorial. And now Teddy needs to figure out how to make it work extra, basically. So you still need this to be tileable, but I also want it to be about 5 double chests deep, which is where the issue comes in, because Teddy's not the best at redstone, but making a multi-item sourcing system is not difficult. The problem's going to be that this thing is currently empty. I have got to fill this thing up, and I've got 54 double chests of stuff to fill up. This down here is our output chest, So given that being the output chest, I'm going to have to also lower the floor. This light tells me when the system's running, basically. So when there's items going through the system, this light is on. That's how this works. So what we're going to have over here is we're going to have like cobble deep slate, cobblestone, stone, dirt, sand, gravel. All our basic stuff that's going to be multiple chests of the same item. Basically, whatever we have in bulk over here in these chests will be going in bulk over there. So I need to make a list of how much we're going to need. We're going to need cobble. We're going to need andesite. Andesite slabs I will put in the multi-item sorting system, but I will have that as an individual slot. Gravel, sand, coarse dirt, maybe, I don't know, that can go in the Podzol / whatever multi-item sorting system. Dirt, go get it on its own. Grass, go to multi-item sorting. Obviously, stone is going to go in there because we've got like 4 double chests, well, 3 double chests near any of that stuff. Stone brick slabs again can go in multi-item. Anything that's slab stairs, that sort of stuff can go multi-item. Deep slate tiles is probably going to have to have its own slot. Polished deep slate is going to have its own slot. Bricks can go multi-item. Smooth stone definitely going to have its own slot. And smooth stone slabs will probably have a slot in this. And then, of course, we've got everything else in here and all of our copper bits. And also, I've got this now. I've got a bone meal maker. This is because of this thing over here. Because I needed solid blocks that emitted light. And the easiest way for me to access solid blocks that emit light is either jack-o'-lanterns or shroom lights. And I like the look of the shroom lights, so that's what we're going with. We are going with shroom lights. Now, another thing I'm going to do with this is I kind of like having the redstone on display. So we're actually going to have a glass floor in this area, and we're going to have all this completely visible underneath, because I think that's going to be cool. But as the server batteries start, I'm going to cut away, I'm going to get to figuring this out, and I'll come back to you guys with this part in place as well. Alrighty, not only have I done some figuring, I've done quite a lot of organising, and this thing is now, well, it's partially filled. I've still got 1, 2, 3 plus 3 chests, so 3 rows plus 3 more, that I haven't filled up, which is 21 chests that are empty currently. But it's alright, because it starts filling from this one up here, goes down, up to the next one, and so on and so forth. So when it gets to start filling this chest up, I'll know what I need to then put in that chest, because that's how it's going to work. Obviously, we've got all of our bulk storage in place as well, and I put a few chests down here. So when I've got full shulker boxes, I can pop them down below. So like some of these are nearly full, obviously some of these are empty or virtually empty. But yeah, basically this is going to work quite nicely. So that one's full, we can pull that one off of there, put that one down in here, and go find another shulker box to put in there. But what I actually need to do is get myself a lot of shulker boxes so I can have a constant supply. And this chest up here, I'm actually thinking I might leave empty shulker boxes in that chest. Which reminds me, I haven't got any of shulker shells to go yet, and I have got space in the end box. The end box is kind of messy right now, but everything is kind of messy right now because everything's a mess. But what I've got to do next, before I do anything else, is going to build around this thing, because I've now got that done. I can get this build in place, and it should be a good one. So let me crack on with this, and I'll come back to you guys when I have finished building. So, building has now finished, and I decided I'm going to kind of keep the palette for everything we've got going on already. And I came up with this. Now, obviously, this can be my main storage area for the season, hopefully. As long as it's not too laggy, which it's a little bit laggy, yes, I know. But that's because of all the observers. Hopefully, when they update again, they're going to fix the observer situation. The light is currently on because I am processing goods through the system. So as you can see, there's bits and bobs running through here. And it's the lighting updates actually cause most of the lag rather than the observers, but even with all my extra lighting in here, it seems to be a little bit laggy anyway, which I'm a little bit annoyed by. It shouldn't really be laggy, but on the plus side, it's quiet. This is very good. this we like a lot. And also, I have space. I have a little bit of space over here. So I could actually move my bed from that little house over there, put an extra secret door out the back here somewhere, maybe, and give myself a little bedroom in here as well. Although, to be fair, I don't get any more decorated than this, because the main thing you're looking at is the storage system. Which, yes, I have left the glass floor. I have decorated down below as well. So this is all nicely decorated. Got all of our decoration under our chests over here. And it looks pretty good. So I'm really happy with how this thing is looking. Now, for the next thing we're going to do today, we are going to come back over here because we are finally going to build the tower up around this thing. Now, I still haven't got a full design in my head for what I'm going to do with this thing. But given what I've done over there with the designs we've got on our storage build and our garage and all that sort of stuff, I'm going to go for something similar to what we've got going on there. I think that would look quite good. I'm thinking using a bit more deep slate in this one. Obviously, we've got quite a lot of deep slate on the top, and the iron farm part of this will actually be the roof, so we have to kind of stick with that as the roof. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the rest of this runway sort of bit in. I call it a runway. It's not really a runway. It's kind of like a storage area. We might actually have another build come in here. Or I might put a couple of helipads in here. I haven't decided that yet. But, yes, we're going to get the tower built. So I need to get the rest of this road in place. Figure out how we're going to do the tower. Make sure we've got kind of a gap thing here somewhere. So we can make sure this doesn't get interfered with. And make sure that doesn't get interfered with as well. Because you don't want any spawn blocks making it so the golem spawn outside the farm. Which is going to make it quite a tricky build. So, yeah, leave it with me. And we get some more of this done. As you can see, the witches are trying to spawn on top of the leaves. And they're failing miserably right now, which is interesting. Might have to leave that running while I'm building, although I should be close enough to not worry about it. But, yeah, let me crack on. Let me get some more building in place, and I'll come back to you guys in a little bit. Okay, so building has happened. Time's passed, and I've got a friendly pig who wants to join me, apparently. Hello. You can't have my carrots. Go away. Anyway, yes, this is what we come up with. I think this thing looks pretty cool. Obviously, detail-wise, it's not fully there yet. I also can't get to the upstairs from downstairs at this point in time. But I don't think I'm bothered about that. I don't think I'm going to be using this very much. I have put a way down in here to the lower level because obviously we need access to the lower level once we get all of this in place. Although I do want to have like a secret lab entrance that's not going to be that somewhere. I don't know where yet. I haven't figured that out, but I am going to do that at some point. So yes, that's the thing. Now obviously the witch farm was running for a little tiny while. It wasn't running very long at all, so we didn't get many drops, but I'm extremely happy with how this thing looks, especially from outside. Inside, obviously, we're waiting for the copper to change colour again, because, you know, we want it green, we don't want it to be the orange colour. Because we kind of got the green theme going on, but this, as a control tower, actually looks spectacular. I really love how this thing looks. It didn't come out quite as I pictured it in my head. I decided the greys were too much for this. Obviously, I've left the grey down below where the door is. Still not completely sold on that. That might still change. I don't know. But it is staying for now. And obviously, I need stone pressure plates or black stone pressure plates on here. So that might change as well. But what else have I been doing? I started expanding the wall around here a little bit just to get it all the way to the end. And I started bringing it around this side as well. So that's going to be the width of our underground lab area. And then I need to figure out what we're going to put in down there. Now, I've got the moss farm sat that side. It would make sense if I reverse it and I put a stone/cobblestone generator down there as well. But obviously minus the automatic side of it. But it could work out quite nicely if basically do that exact same build. Minus the pistons on top. Probably will work quite nicely. But anyway, enough of that, because I have actually run out of time for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button. If you really loved it, hit subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.